intention, man to man, we dealing with Joe. Your regulation is a must on a daily basis. Regulation is a must. Attention, intention, man to man, we dealing with Joe. The highway supreme. Your regulation is a must on a daily basis. Oh yeah. So attention all in this place. We come not to mix and mingle and confusion and corruption. I and I represent and reveal the morning star, the root and offspring of David. I man come to manifest live and direct. The morning star that shines and bring this attention to the world. Thank you one and all. Yeah man, blessed Abba. Take it down my selector, put it out.
Just a grow and the bliss just a show.
OJ myself, I'm nicing up the vibration. Baraka FM station. This one is nice and decent. Almighty has blessed us with a visitor. It's not really a visitor because sometimes when we look upon the history, we analyze, we visualize, we realize that them who are in Jamaica somehow originate from Africa. So welcome home, JAH9.
Give thanks, welcome. And pleasure to be here.
Blessed I. This is Baraka FM station,
yes,
and basically Baraka is a Swahili name, which means blessing.
Yes,
so you're blessed already to be in a blessed FM state, yeah?
Yes,
The program is called The Lane, and Natty OJ, I myself with the crew here, so it's not a reggae time still, yeah? But because of the respect, you know, and everything, because you are around,
enough respect. Give thanks.
We kind of a little bit shuffle our program.
True, give thanks to the crew, the Empress, and the King.
Blessed.
Yes,
Empress Lutfia,
blessed love.
And Baraka. Anyway, JAH9, you've been in the music for some time. We've been following the music from ever since, you know, the days of King Yellowman, the days of the early days of reggae music, and I've been following the vibration still until such time that you came to pass. You came along with this vibration higher. Who is JAH9 for the person who is listening out there?
I am a girl from rural Jamaica originally.
Yes,
pastor's daughter.
Yes,
grew up in the church.
Yes,
loved music ever since I was a little girl.
Yeah,
singing and writing poetry since before I was 6 years old.
Yes,
you know, and grew up, moved to the city when I was 8, turning 9 years old,
yes,
with my family.
Yeah,
lived in a very sheltered home, protective parents, you know, taught me well. Made sure that I, you know, was responsible and respectful. I didn't even listen to roots and Rastafari music until much later in my life.
Yes,
and then I, you know, grew up writing and singing in 3 different choirs at a time, still writing.
Yes,
but it's not until later, close to the end of high school, when I just started university and so on, that I started really listening to roots music.
Yes,
and that really made an impact on me. I really love the heavy drum and bass, and especially instrumental dub, you know.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of music that encouraged me to put my poetry to song.
Yes,
and then I started to experiment with the two and started sharing it in the, you know, on the underground poetry scene in Jamaica.
Yes,
and the reception was very, very warm.
Yes,
and it opened many doors for me. And so I was able to, you know, get into studio with some great musicians, some of the greatest musicians in Jamaica,
yes,
and make music from then on and release music as JAH9.
Yes,
and it has just been steadily growing, you know, because of the positive feed forward. We only make positive music, we only promote positive images and hopeful things about African people, and, you know,
yes,
recognizing ourselves as Africans in exile in the West. So
now,
people love
as a sister who grew up in a church setting,
yes,
a pastor's daughter, and then starting to sing reggae music and associating yourself with Rastafari, how was that reception, basically in your area or in the family? And
in the family, you know, I think it was harder for my mother than it was for my father. I was always closer to my father. So along the journey, I didn't just one day get up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. All along the journey, he saw the books I was reading. He saw the conversations that I was having, and I always shared it with them because we have a very close-knit family. And so it wasn't so much, you know, a shock to him to see me move toward my culture, because Rastafari to I is, you know, following the examples of His Imperial Majesty, who was a great leader, who was a really really positive example.
Yes,
and following tradition of, you know, eating well, eating green, you know, living and loving the environment, living good with brothers and sisters, and acknowledging yourself as an African. That is what really the Rastafari culture promotes, you know.
Yes,
acknowledging the divinity within yourself. So that now made a powerful impact on my family too, because my father was always an Afrocentric man, always reminded me that, you know, as a black woman, you're an African, you must be proud of your color and all of these things. So it was a natural thing, and they are very supportive of me right now.
Yes, and now that you have been in this music industry and your style, when I have been following the IST, the music, the style, the poetry kind of thing inside.
Slave, so I take away to take a breath and fit how I behave as I let go of the expectations. I start to feel everything go dark. A newfound sense finds its activation, blazing wildfire from my heart. One mind ignited finds its way, and everything following is even greater. All I thought I knew melts away when clay becomes creator. It's just so humble me.
Yes, humble me.
Yeah, humble me.
Yeah, man, blessed love. In case you don't know, say this is Baraka FM station. We're having JAH9 in the station, nicing up the vibration. Yes, there's a big event coming. She will be launching her album, and then Diani Bidi Badu Ijumaa. Kama unataka kuja kumuona, yuko na bendi Double Treatment Band. Itakuwa pale, ukikosa Ijumaa huko Diani.
And then distant relatives
hapo itakuwa pia ni poa zaidi. And if you follow the interview now, you understand that JAH9 is also educated. Rasta got credentials, yeah. Most of them, sometimes when they look into Rastafari, they just think they are people who are not educated.
True.
She is a university graduate.
True. And it is on the university campus that I really started to explore the tradition and learn about His Imperial Majesty and you know, move more into that culture.
Yes,
for sure. So
you graduated in which field?
I graduated I studied psychology. Life, so I take away to take a breath and fit how I behave as I let go of the expectations. I start to feel everything go dark. A newfound sense finds its activation, blazing wildfire from my heart. One mind ignited finds its way, and everything following is even greater. All I thought I knew melts away when clay becomes creator. It's just so humble me.
Yes, humble me.
Yeah, humble me.
Yeah, man, blessed love. In case you don't know, say this is Baraka FM station. We're having JAH9 in the station, nicing up the vibration. Yes, there's a big event coming. She will be launching her album, and then Diani Bidi Badu Ijumaa. Kama unataka kuja kumuona, yuko na bendi Double Treatment Band. Itakuwa pale, ukikosa Ijumaa huko Diani.
And then distant relatives
hapo itakuwa pia ni poa zaidi. And if you follow the interview now, you understand that JAH9 is also educated. Rasta got credentials, yeah. Most of them, sometimes when they look into Rastafari, they just think they are people who are not educated.
True.
She is a university graduate.
True. And it is on the university campus that I really started to explore the tradition and learn about His Imperial Majesty and you know, move more into that culture.
Yes,
for sure. So
you graduated in which field?
I graduated I studied psychology, human resource development, criminology and philosophy.
Wow, amazing.
More life.
It's amazing.
Blessed kwa hivyo ukae ukijua tu ndio hivyo itakavyokuwa. Maybe
Cause such a people true to be mistaken. So we doing what I say. My word is covenant. I expect nothing but the best from myself. Not myself nor me. Putting personality under subordination of the master key, which is the most high. In JAH9, as I'm thinking in the Lord, so is He. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. And you really want to focus on the most highest of meditation. Develop the routine, keep the good dream, balance of it. Collectivity to unlock Really fire it up, well lit up, it up. They put it into practical use it in your temple. But you know the truth is the seed. The life is to grow into the truth. So what I think we do is how it's seen. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you create. Use the concentration wisely. Because your only limitation is your imagination. From the source of the meditation, which is the enemy. Anyhow, let your mind control corrupt your state of meditation. You compromise your soul, focus on the Lord, and you're free. Where you want to be, shaping your destiny. Guided by the most high, looking for competition. With creative cultivation of the nation is authority. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your motivation. Oh yes, your only limitation is your. Oh yes, your only limitation is your imagination. We know that we are powerful. Up with it. And we can come to the Almighty. All our gifts. Oh, trapped inside the flesh requiring emancipation from the source of fixation. You let the mind control corrupted state of meditation. You compromise the soul, focus on the Lord, and move further from the free. Where you want to be, shaping your destiny. Landing by the most high, no need for competition. The great cultivation of the nation is authority. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your. It is authority. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Rastafari, I'm balance. We give thanks and praise. How you feeling? I'm Jumbo. Happy I'm gonna be happy. Did I say that right? In Jamaica, when they ask you how you feeling, this is what we say. Feeling highway, cruising on the highway. Rastafari is I feel. Bring me love and watch the blessings increase. In highway, cruising on the highway. Tears from the heart will surrender. Feeling grateful, feeling in highway, cruising on the highway. Nothing like a smile on your face. How you feeling? Cruising on the highway. It's about to be a beautiful day. The highway, there's nothing like a smile on your face. The heights just a grow, and the bliss just a show, and I hope there'll be more and more. The more that I learn to think that no one is humbling. The truth set me free, and encourages me, and it's humbling more and more. little that I know and it's humbling. The truth set me free and then kindness me and it's humbling more and more. Fire! Like a teacher boy touching on my nephew, stirring up the dragon in my head. Blood bubbling like a boy might have fuck. Whole of Jesus or at least get a page from the dread. Higher than the pervert, loose in the classroom, set on destruction of innocence. Ready for the battle with the demon. Sure say I know me one, willing to kick a head one offense. Sisters are afraid to make an example of a guy or a woman for that matter who never dare to try. This is the future is dependent on the youth where we are built. This is warfare, this is not a drill. The ending cold feels full and want to fraternize. Any undercover freak better know to keep them eyes up. Judgment on the beast who trying to get a rise up. Watching or touching or assaulting or the kind of evil for a permanent curse. And I have to be an instrument of cruelty and destruction to anyone with a wicked intention. For the young one, it is